To be concentrated in every sport is very important, and especially in motorsport. You know, if you think about the MotoGP, the bike is able to reach over 300 kilometers per hour, about 350, 360 kilometers per hour, and that speed means that you do about 90 meters per second. So you can imagine your eye, your brain, how much fast need to process all the information and how much short is the reaction timing. So it's very, very important to train not only your body, not only your vision, but also your brain. You know, I believe that in every sport there is an evolution of the sport himself. If you see, for example, a soccer match of 30 years ago or now, there is a huge differences on the way how the soccer player move, you know, and play. And the same is happening in the motorcycles. Of course, I am not that old, but if you look at the motorcycle history, first the motorcycle rider was very, very stiff on the bike, and then in the 80s, when I started, the end of the 80s, the riders started to move their body on the motorcycle. And then nowadays, the motorcycle riders are really, really big athletes, because you can see that the sport evolved on the way that with the body of the rider influences very much the riding of the bike, and it's a part of you know, of a never-stopping evolution of the sport as well. And in my era, I would say, you know, in the 90s, the sport was already very competitive, but nowadays, you know, it's even higher. So every year the bar go higher, and this is happening in the sport, but as well in every aspect of our life. Apart the fact to be grateful to Flowmeter, I do believe that the key of Flowmeter team is that they understood that from the professional sports there are a lot of value to be transferred on the business, on the industrial business. And you know, you talk about commitment, you talk about consistency, you talk about never give up spirit, you talk about research and development, you talk about you know, trying to improve every single aspect of any kind of workflow. And what Flowmeter does is exactly to try to use the connection with the sport field and the motorsport and the technology of the motorsport, you know, to try to improve, or let's say spread, the same culture inside of the factory. And I believe that this is simply amazing.